I will answer all your questions to the extent to which I am permitted to do so. That is my obligation.
Anki? Anki? Where are you? Ninsar?
$59 millimeters. 98 millimeters. 60 millimeters. Oh, it's all gone.
Ninsar, great, you're here. Where's Anki?
About 10 minutes and 36 seconds ago, he went to known sector B19 on modern floor.
Oh, I've said it so many times. When the library is opened, stay in your current original sector. Oh, why can't he just listen? Hold on. Sector B19. Isn't that the starting sector where the squad of no return was before they departed?
Yes.
Oh, what a troublemaker. This Tasni's child is just a carbon copy of him.
Judging by his speed and usual antics, he should be in sector A87 on the same floor. You're fast, Nana. If you go after him, there's still time.
All right, I get it.
Nana,
Huh?
can you bring me some pottery clay when you come back? And my chisel is broken. I need a new one.
Is that all you need?
Yeah, that's it.
This way leads to the starting sector for the squad of no return. Enki left his special markers here. Looks like that brat has already made up his mind to leave. Enki! No, Enki didn't come this way.
Minutes have passed. Good. The biggest obstacle to my plan hasn't shown up yet. Once I cross the next sector, I can blend in with the squad of no return. And this time, I will...
You will what?
Whoa, Nana! How did you get here? No way! How did you pass the foolproof door? I prepared so many questions! Did you really answer them all correctly? Could it be you know how many grains of sand are on Earth's surface? Or calculate how many drops of water it would take to extinguish the sun? Or how long it would take a chocolate bar that doubles in mass every minute to fill the entire universe?
Of course not. I didn't answer those ridiculous questions. I just smashed the gate. By the way, you're not allowed to install any gates without permission.
I protest! Only the most despicable of brutes would resort to such a crude method to bypass a foolproof door! You're cheating! Cheating! How could you?
A stinky brat who doesn't follow the rules has no right to protest. How many times have I made it clear? You and Ninsar aren't allowed to venture onto the path of no return until you're grown-ups. If you continue to be so disobedient, I will kick you out of the tower for the rest of your life.
Please, Nana, don't. I'm sorry, my good Nana. And Hedwana, please don't banish me.
Ugh, stop calling my full name with that pitiful tone when you want something from me.
I'm not acting innocent. I mean it. I swear on the Library of Babel. Then I'll never secretly call in Hedwana an old, nasty, stupid woman behind your back.
Oh, chill out. Oh, for the sake of Tasni. For the sake of Tasni. Moonset! All right. I won't banish you from the tower. But in return, behave yourself and go back to Ninsar.
You idiots! Idiots! Yeah, I mean it! You're such an idiot! Why did you tell Nana where I was? Why did you stop me? Didn't you promise not to tell her my whereabouts?
That was just your one-sided request. I don't remember agreeing to it.
I don't care! You're mean and stupid! Ninsar is a dummy! I'll never play with you again, and I'll never talk to you anymore! People who don't keep their promises are the worst!
Whatever.
Hey... Idiot! Idiot! Ninsar... Ninsar... Sister...
What's wrong?
My apology. Here, I fixed it for you. No, this won't do. It's too ordinary, too mundane. How could I create something so plain? Hold on a sec. Let me add the rifling and explosives to this chisel, then it can help you blast through rocks and reach the working surface needed for the sculpture. Don't worry, I'll include a control system to ensure a precise blast range. Accurate to the millimeter. I know there are many parameters to consider, but I'll make it happen in just an hour.
No need. This one is good enough.
You're so mean.
I'll call this child Mer.
All right, not a bad name.
Well? Sally has been interrupting my work lately. Can you do something to make her quiet down?
Sally, huh? I'll make her a cradle, like a cat's cradle. When she's tucked in, she'll go to sleep peacefully. No, that'd be too boring. Let's see, I'll add some extra features. How about this? I'll make a special cradle that, when you place any creature inside, it won't need to eat, drink, defecate, or lose hair. Forever in peaceful sleep.
Alright, let's go with that.
But I don't have enough materials to make my genius idea come true. Hey, Ninsar, perhaps we could use your...
No way. Don't touch what I fixed.
I just don't get it. Aren't you bored of restoring these ancient relics day in and day out? Even if you fix them, they're just lifeless objects that won't progress any further. So why don't you let me give them a makeover?
I don't understand it either. Why do you have to make Nana angry? Why do you always want to go deep into the library? If you have questions, just ask me, and I'll give you the answers. You don't need to find your answer in the library. What are you exactly looking for in there?
I want to know why our father embarked on the path of no return. So how about stop acting all smart if you can't even answer such a simple question, sister? If I can go deeper into the library, maybe one day I'll meet our father and ask him that question myself.
You know that's not going to happen. He left 10 years ago. Even if we set out now, we'll never find the time sector he's in. Please, Enki, don't say anything like that again. Whether inside or outside the library, humans' short-sighted perspective will always prevent them from seeing the truth. Don't let the library consume you.
I've crossed off the librarians who went down the path of no return from the roster. Are you doing all right, Nana?
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the two kids Tasni left behind. They're the only ones who can make you look so grumpy.
I'd rather not talk about them. Let's just say they're giving me a headache. One of them is always curious about everything, while the other doesn't seem to care about anything. If only they could somehow balance each other out.
They did cause you a lot of trouble, it seems.
Dealing with Enki is simple. Just give him a good beating and he'll behave. Or at least pretend to. But Ninsar, well, you know. To her, everything is transparent. After all, she has known the answers to everything since birth. So naturally, she has no expectation for anything.
Well, they were born inside the library. Despite their Tasni sure left you with two
Well, what's causing me a bigger...
Yeah, many. The library's opening hours are... Me too, Nan.
What did you just say?
Hey, the library is open only for too short of a time. So, but what's the harm? I've waited for this day for... Let's think back to the past. The first explorers of the library. By studying the unknown, it was only when, based on clues, the extension of the library, until recently. I'm genuine. What is it exact? Pray for me, Nana. If we meet again in the future, I'll be sure to have the final answers. And when that time comes, I'll share everything I've seen and heard with you.
I understand. May you return from the library.
Thank you, Enheduanna. Although, I prefer to meet you again on the path of no return.
Tasni, the director with the shortest tenure, with only 1 year in service. There is very little information about himself. Nevertheless, his inventions could fill an entire encyclopedia. For example, he invented a machine capable of automatically proving or disproving any propositions. He even created a model for the expansion and cooling of the early universe after the Big Bang. Legend has it that he embarked on the path of no return to create a new language that could bridge all communication gaps. Yes. Yes, indeed. Even among all the previous directors, Tasni stands out. The path of no return is a ritual. It means a one-way journey.
Yep, basically.
Harry.
What? Is there something wrong with what I said? If you truly understand this place, you'll come to the same conclusion. Zero has explained it to you right. When the library opens, didn't you see it for yourself? Imagine an infinite number of monks. It contains everything, but in the past, supposedly... No. That's why it's just...
Once you embark on the path, you must, with the library opening for
You said you could scan. It means you're able to travel to... Do you understand? It's the unknown. The fear of the... Your claim of being able to... If our endeavors... So, if you're true, how far back in... Huh? What's this place?
I rarely engage in joint operations with others.
Execute.
Come, rain or sun, the umbrella is always ready.
Spread your wings, Ansu. Fluttering wings. Well done, An. You can come back now. Thanks for your guidance. Spread your wings, Ansu.
I've lost my composure. Need an umbrella? The area is cleared. The Duchess can be invited over now. Thanks to you, I have received this honor. I was merely performing my duties, and am fortunate to have lived up to expectations.
Spread your wings, Ansu. Fluttering wings. Fluttering wings. Well done, An. You can come back now. Thanks for your guidance.
Huh? What's this place?
Come, rain or sun, the umbrella is always ready.
Report in, Zero.
It has been confirmed that the sector we were previously in was B80, and 3 years ago, the content of the books in this sector was changed to modern computer theory. For 100 years before that, this sector was exclusively dedicated to astrophysics. We have indeed traveled to the past.
How did you perceive it?
There were no signs, no warning. For me, it ended in the blink of an eye.
Me too. Hey, I'm talking to you. How did you manage to do that?